everyone, and welcome to Stranded Deep. It's finally out for the PlayStation. It came out about a week ago. I've been playing it since then, trying to figure out how the game works. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten too far. Okay, sorry about that. The music was a little too loud. I had to turn it down just a bit so I could hear myself talk. Anyways, like I was saying, welcome to Stranded Deep. It's been out for the PlayStation for about maybe a week, maybe two. I can't remember exactly. Been playing it, trying to get used to it. Unfortunately, right now on PlayStation, I don't know if it's just me, but I've seen a couple people complaining about it. Every time I get about 2 or 3 days in and try to cross to another island, the game crashes. And it's starting to upset me. You get so far, you get your first save in, maybe your second, and I always forget to save. Ooh, get a PV plant right off the bat. Anyways, back to the game. Been playing for a couple days, getting used to it. I've been figuring stuff out. I've been enjoying it. I really like it. Hopefully it gets better as we go. Right now I'm just going to go ahead and pick up everything I can. I don't like the starting islands. I like to be on some islands like that where it's got... That one over there actually looks pretty nice. It's got some cover from the sun at least, so you're not screwed right away. Now, as far as I can tell, you can't do anything with these plants, so I wouldn't even worry about picking them up. I'm probably going to regret that later, but right now, I'm going to stick with not having one. I already got 2 tarps, so I'm going to try to get enough fibrous plants here to make a tool belt right off the bat, because that is really helpful. And then I'm glad that I got that PP plant to start off with, because I have been poisoned every time I play this game, and I had to look up how to fix it, because I tried just eating the plant right off the bat, thinking that, oh, well, it says it fixes poison, I'll just eat it. No, that doesn't work. Wasted it, died maybe 2 days in. That was my first game, and then the second game I think I ended up like dehydrated with sunstroke because I ate too many coconuts. And when I get a good little water ration going, I'll show you guys what that happens when you eat too many coconuts. I think it's pretty funny. I think it's kind of cool they added that into the game. Now, I wasn't picking up all this corrugated metal at first, but I found out that it makes a little bit better of a farming plot, which we'll get into. I'm just going to get up to the point to where we have a raft made. Maybe just get onto a home island, build a little home base. I'm not quite sure how far I want to take episode 1 here, but try to turn this into a series. I've been enjoying playing it. It's obviously going to get all the bugs fixed as we go. Now these little crabs, when they attack you, they can poison you. I didn't know that. Let's go ahead and search ourselves a yucca plant out. There's one right there. You need as much fibrous plant as you can get, because you need a lot of rope. Never seems like you have enough, quite honestly. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and drop... Let's see what I need to... I'll drop this for right now. And let me get this fibrous plant to make a... I guess I was trying to pick up the stick, not the plant. But I'm going to try to get some rope so we can make a tool belt to put my knife in first off here. Perfect. Oh, I didn't need to drop it. Oh, well, that's fine. It's not fine. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's get that equipped to our belt now. Okay, with the tool belt on, now all I have to do is press up on the D-pad. Boom, there's my knife. And it gives you an extra slot to work with in your inventory also. Now the fibrous plants you can hold 12 of, I believe, per stack. Everything else seems like it's about 4. Except for the arrows. I haven't quite figured out how many of those make, because right when I made a bow and arrow, my game crashed and I forgot to save. So I said, you know what, I've learned enough, let's jump into the old... I'll do 3 yucca plants. Getting the episode started for you guys. We're going to hopefully carry this on until we escape. Now, that's another thing that kind of sucks. Sometimes the yucca plants and trees will spawn in the mountains and bushes, and you kind of lose some resources, but I'd rather have the few that we get from it than none at all, I guess. Okay, cool. Pick that up. I want to spend a whole lot of time here, but I definitely want to get everything I can off this island. Now, since this island did have 3 yucca plants on it, we might have to remember where it's at. The yucca plants respawned after, I think, about 2, maybe 3 in-game days. You can always find those young palm trees. They respawn pretty quick, but you only get 1 fibrous leaf from them. Now, there is a shipwreck right here that's got a crate on it. I would like to get that crate and take it home with us, but I don't want to risk our raft flipping over, but I think it's worth it. So I'm going to drop, let's go ahead and drop these planks in here and see if we can't. No, those are too big. Try to make a trip with something. Oh, you know what? Let's go see if that crate actually has a free spot in it, 'cause that would help out a lot. As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem like I lose any more or like any more extra water when you run stuff. Oh, that's perfect. So we'll go ahead and drop our tarp in there, and we'll pick up that crate. And let's head to that island that I saw. Looks like it had a lot of tall trees on it. We'll eventually make our way back to this island and harvest all those palm fronds also. Oh, you know what? We need a free spot for the paddle. Okay, we'll see how bad that is trying to travel with that. So where it says enter at, that's where the front of your raft is. Where was that island? Over there. So you kind of a pain in the butt to get off the islands, but you put that enter towards the way you're gonna go, and that's how you're gonna steer the boat. If you do it backwards, it doesn't really have a whole lot of turn radius to flip around. Oh wow, those rocks are kind of weighing me down, aren't they? Let's see if we can paddle with it like that. Okay. Hopefully I didn't just lose my box. No? Okay, cool. Okay, I flipped the raft around. Now we'll come back and get those other shipwrecks too at some point, but oh, those purple, I'll see if I find one on the other island, but those purple starfish can also poison you. Lots of stuff can poison you on this game. Now, for the time being, I do have sharks and snakes on passive. I think as I figure out this game a little bit more, we will turn them onto aggressive or whatever it is. But right now, it's just a little too difficult with them on. Or, you know, if we go through the series, we'll get built up, you know, figure out how everything works, and we can start a whole new game with them on. That way we get the whole experience from beginning to end. But starting out, I like it to where I can learn the game a little bit before I jump right into it. So maybe we'll just make this like a beginner's episodes, and then we'll go into like a real gameplay. Biggest thing though is I need to get over here and make a shelter so I can save, because the game crashes literally when I'm going between island to island, so it could happen now. It does, you guys will never see this, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I got stuck on a rock, so I'm just going to call that good. We're just going to drag our raft in. Now on the PlayStation, you can hit R1 to like throw your raft. Oh god. but it'll flip. And I had one game where it took me quite a while to get it flipped back over. So I'm just gonna. Oh, and another thing too is the sea levels do rise like when there's a storm and stuff. So pull your raft up on a little bit. I lost my raft in one game and had no clue what to do. So this island's not as good as I thought it would be, but it's gonna be all right to start out a little base. I was getting hot, but it looks like it went down. Ooh, I need some water. Oh, actually, this isn't too bad. It's just covered by. Ooh, 1, 2 yucca plants I can already see. Okay, you know what? This is gonna work just fine. I'll clear that little area out. We can live here. So pretty. Oh, 3 yucca plants. 1, 2, 3. I might like this island a lot. Little area that we could like bring our raft into, maybe right here. Cool. So let's what do we have here? Let's drop that crate down right now. So I need some rope. Oh, look at that. I had 20 yucca plants. I wonder how many you can carry in one spot. Let's go ahead and do a little science experience right now. Experiment. Science experience is everything. 21. I thought it was only 12. Oh, see, we're lucky that one didn't get stuck in the rock. I don't know why I'm chopping these down when I already saw 3 yucca plants. Harvest those as quick as we can so they start. I heard a crab up in those bushes. They can start fucking regrouping as quick as possible, respawning. Regenerating. That's the right word. Regenerating. These are in good spots too. It doesn't look like we lost any that time. And we got that PP plant too, or Pi PP. I like calling it PP. We got the PP plant too, so we're gonna save that and start a farm as soon as possible. Also, I figured out a cool little trick with the farms, watching some other people play on YouTube. But I think it's gonna be really helpful. There's the other one. Oh. Okay, these fruits. I know these fruits can. Okay, so 24. You can carry 24 fibrous plants in one stack. That's awesome. Those fruits, anyways, they can regenerate your water and your food. So I think you can actually farm those. So I'm just gonna leave that for now. Maybe we can eat a coconut. We'll get a water collector going. But first things first, let's pick a spot. Kind of like this spot here. We're gonna, okay, drop a couple rocks so we can just go ahead and fill up on rope real quick. Okay, so we're full there. Okay, let's make a fire. Boop, right there. And I need a stick for kindling. Awesome. There was a stick over here somewhere, I thought. Okay, we'll chop this tree down. How about that? Get this tree top down, make some kindling. Okay, or we're not gonna get a stick from it. This isn't good. I can't see crap at night. Alrighty then. Let's see, where did I place my fire at? Oh, jeez. Oh, there's a stick. That's not what I wanted. Wait, how do you make kindling? I thought kindling was just one stick. 2 sticks, awesome. See if we get lucky and just find one on the ground wandering in the night. Now, there are things called night snakes. That's what got me the first time they stone deposit. They come out at night, as the name suggests, and they're pretty inactive during the day, but you can walk up on them and they will aggro you. There we go. Okay, we got a little bit of moonlight. Let's find our fire pit. It was somewhere back here, I thought. Over here, maybe? Well, I lost my fire pit. And there's a lashing there, too. Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's make a kindling. Place it down. Ah, there we go. And I always put my kindling right next to the fire pit. We'll probably move all that later. But for the time being, let's go ahead and make our rope. As much as we can. Notice you just need tons of this stuff. Okay, so let's see how much we got. 8 rope. That's probably the most I've ever had to start the game, to be quite honest with you. So, we're going to use our good old trusty stone tool, which I always forget you can just press up to get. Alright, let's put this right next to the fire so we don't lose it. And we need a stick. Now those bats... Oh wow, I just killed it, okay. I didn't know you could kill the bats. Hopefully you can get food from it, or that's going to be complete waste. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut the old tree down, get a stick. We're going to make a refined... Gosh darn, I'm just losing space. We're going to make ourselves a refined knife. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to drop that either. So let's drop that. That takes it out of our tool, but that's fine. We got to make our refined knife anyways. Okay, boys, I'm losing it. Drop that. That'll give us a free spot. We can pick up the dang sticks. Go over by the fire so we don't lose it. We will make our refined knife. Drop it. I accidentally made another stone knife somehow, didn't I? That's fine. We'll use it to make a... What was I going to say? We'll use it to make a axe. So we just need one more knife. Boom. We'll make our crude axe. And we'll drop right here. It'll let us. Game's really picky about how you put, where you put stuff down at. Let's try that again. Let's just make one. There we go. Can we pick it up? Okay, cool. Okay, so we got lots of rope. Where did I put those other lashings at? Or did I pick them up? Oh no, it's right here. Let's drop the lashings all right here on the ground. Let's make a nice little rock pile over here too. Oh, you know what? I need... I think I need the lashings to make a shelter, so... Oh yeah, now that we have the knife, we should be able to skin that bad boy. So I love how stuff just disintegrates in this game. We can attach that to the campfire. Then we're gonna make a shelter. So we need 4 prawns, 3 sticks, and a lashing. So let's pick one of the taller trees. I like to leave the smaller trees because you could just pluck coconuts right out of them, which we're gonna need one anyways. So we'll do this tree right here. Okay, I didn't see where the coconut fell. Let's see if we can drag this guy back to the fire. Okay. And we'll stand close to the fire. So when you hear the sizzling, your cooking level will go up a little bit. And I think, from what I've experienced, is the higher your cooking level is, the faster stuff will cook, which is nice. Okay, we got that. Remember where I put my lashings. Then we should be able to build. Oh, right there. Shelter. Oh, it's four. Four prawns. My bad. Prawn. I always call them prawns or prawns. And for the time being, we'll just put this up here on the hill. Now, did you guys see that little ding? That means that my dinner is done cooking. We will go ahead and eat that. We will take ourselves a nice little save and sleep. Save and then sleep. Alright. Now, every time you sleep, it doesn't turn daytime, just so you know. Sometimes it will stay night. Let's go ahead and extinguish that. Now, this took me a while to figure out. If you have a stick in your hand and you go up to your fire, you can refill it. And that'll obviously be a little bit more fuel in it, so you don't have to keep making campfires. Could not figure out what that was all about. I tried tearing campfires down, didn't work. They were just all over my island. And I think it takes 4 to fill it up. I can hit the right buttons. What's that? It's 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And sticks are pretty abundant, so next thing I'm going to worry about, I need some water. Let's see if we can't get ourselves a quick coconut. There's one right there. We're actually going to need another one too for making the old still. Press pick up, and then you can drink that. And then you can drop her back down. Beat her a couple more times with your hammer. And then pick up the flesh. Now you can only have 3 coconuts a day to drink and 3 to eat, or else you'll get sick and start losing water quick. So if we go back here, it was under here, water still. I think you got to be level 2 crafting, which obviously you can see it doesn't take too long. Maybe it was level 3 and I'm already there. To make all that, or to make the water still, which I would suggest being one of the first things you focus on. This water is really hard to keep up in my experience. So I need a tarp, which I'm pretty sure I already have. 3 rocks, which I have, a prawn or a prawn, and the coconut flask. So for the coconut flask, you need a coconut and a lashing, and then you can make the coconut flask. That took me a while to figure out also. So then let's grab another lashing. Our 1, 2, 3 rocks. We have the prawn. What else did we need? That was it, right? Oh, and the tarp. The tarp was in the box. Where did I put that box at? Pretty sure I threw it down here on the beach, didn't I? Yeah, right there. Let me go ahead and grab that and move it back to camp. So this camp will be our temporary camp until we build like an actual house. I haven't gotten that far in the game yet, so we're going to experience that together. Now on PlayStation, it kind of just, anything you drop drops right at your feet, so keep that in mind. Don't pick it up again when you don't mean to. There we go. And a tarp. And we can make ourselves a still. We'll throw this up on the hill right next to our camp also. Now, one thing that took me a lot longer than I'd like to admit to figure out is how you keep water going in those stills. So we're going to go ahead and cut down another coconut tree. Pick that coconut up. We're going to want these. We're going to need some more fronds. Go back to our camp. Same as the fire. So if you look, you got the top part, it's got a little water drop. It says it's empty. You look down, it's got the fuel symbol and it's like a quarter of the way. I couldn't figure out what that meant for the longest time. Same with the fire. I was just totally confused. So I end up looking it up online, and you take the fronds that you just got, you hold square, and that fills it up. Now the first drink of water doesn't take too long to fill up, and you'll hear like sounds like you're filling up a cup full of water kind of type of sound, and that means you have water in the flask. So while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna grab my axe. I'm gonna get these sticks. Should have enough water. And once I get some water, we will go and explore a shipwreck, see if we get anything good. Okay, so I'm gonna bring these back. I like to move these before. Oh, so it's raining. So the rain will fill up your water still, also. As you can see, it'll give you some water. It doesn't give you a whole lot, but it gives you some, which is nice. So where did I put my campfire at? It was down here, right here. I kind of want to move that. So let's get some sticks, make another campfire. Ooh, that made me jump a little bit. I want to move this next to my shelter so I can find it easily. Need more sticks. Oh, dang it. That lighting's a little sketchy. It's pretty loud. You got headphones on. Okay, so let's put the fire right in front so we don't lose it. And then I had a little rock pile, didn't I think 2 rocks. Maybe it was 2 rocks. 3, possibly. Yeah, 3. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on here just because in the future I'm gonna put like a little thing over it that helps me cook the food. Maybe, well, it doesn't help you cook the food, but you can cook 2 at a time, which if you're starving, that's come in handy. So I'm gonna put all these logs right up against this tree right here so they don't roll anywhere. Take that, put it right there. Take this, put it right there. Don't you try to run away. You know what's gonna happen to you. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I like to have everything nice little pile so you're not trying to search through a big pile trying to pick one thing out. So now we got some lashings. There's our extra rocks. What did I have in here again? So I got a gyrocopter vehicle part and a jerry can. And it looks like I have 4 lashings. So just so I don't lose those on the ground somewhere, I'm going to go ahead and throw them in the box. Oh, I'm going to take my extra prawns. Just drop them next to my water still. I'm not quite sure if those disappear or not. I guess we'll find out as we go. Put the coconut there. We got 2 drinks of water. Actually fills up a lot faster than I thought. Well, obviously I'm not going to go out on the water right now with the storm going because that's pretty sketchy. So let's, what do we need for farming here? I want to get that going pretty soon too. You could always make a bird snare. That might be interesting. Oh. So I need a cloth to upgrade my crafting belt. So I'd figure out where cloth comes from. I think you get it from shipwrecks. Farming plot. I want to get to at least level 3 so I can have a nicer plot. So let's get some food because I am getting hungry, and I would like to look for another PP plant just in case we do get poisoned. Because you have to hit the crab when it's highlighted. Skin the bad boy. Let's get a couple of them. Oh, I didn't mean to pick it up. Having trouble getting used to the controls. We're going to pick up that rock and the old stick. Might as well pick up the resources if they're on the ground, right? One of those useless plants. I see another tarp. That's nice. We can make a couple stills if we needed to. Okay, so now we got 3 meats. Ajawa. Oh, that helps you breathe underwater. That's right. I remember that one. I did watch someone who kind of gave a really nice tutorial. I'll maybe go back and remember what his name was, and I will let you guys know who I watched. But he was very, very helpful. Very, very helpful. And he taught me a little trick about the farm too that I didn't know. But I will also show you guys, but I like to give him credit. Go ahead and take the rock. Might as well get ourselves another crab while we're here. If I can hit the son of a bitch. Don't hide under the metal. There we go. Alright, I picked up the crab, that's fine. Another rock. Oh, my inventory's full. So let's get back to our little campsite. It's so easy to get turned around in this game. So I want to see what we need to make the... I can't remember what it's called. We will find out in a second though. Where's it at? I don't know what that is. Find axe. Okay, maybe it's not there. Right there. Fire split. We just need a lashing. So let's go ahead and get this fire started. Let's we have, where do we put all that other? Right here. Okay, so let's get our fire started. And we'll grab a lashing out of our box. If we don't have enough, I might just look for another young tree to just make one so we don't have to get into our box rations. There's our water. We might as well drink it while we can. Fill her back up because I think you should definitely keep that as full as you can all the time. There we go. Okay, so we can make the... I thought we could make the thingy-majig, the fire split. We can, it just wasn't showing up in the quick crafting. Okay, so that you can put food there and food there, and we'll cook both of them at the same time. Let's go ahead and drop our crab. Let's skin her out. Very nice. So we do have a stick we could add to the old pile. And the extra tarp. Tarps are a lot easier to see on the ground, so I'll just leave it on the ground. And then we got a nice little rock pile we could add to. And let's cut down another tree. Yeah, did you hear that sound? That was the water filling up. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick save. Game's starting to get a little laggy feeling. So I'm gonna cut this tree down. Actually, I think you can pick these up. You can. Okay. And then we will just drop it. Dinner's done. We're gonna add more meat to it. Actually, I'm gonna wait until I get another frond over, a couple fronds over here. That way I can keep getting that cooking level up. Let's see how many of those fronds if they stack or not. Boop. Okay, let's experiment. See if we can stack these. If we stack these, we go to that island that we started on. Oh, you can. It's gonna be a lot easier way to get a lot of fronds back here because we're gonna try to keep this bad boy as full as we can. Hold the drink, hold the drink. Now that put us way up there, and we're gonna need food, so 2. Because if you're getting 5 fronds for every bundle that you got, you're carrying a lot more that way. So we'll drop those. Let's add our meat on here so it's cooking. Attach. Let's eat what we have. Well, let's get to chopping. All these beautiful fronds. See, there goes our cooking skill just went up. Stay close. It's just out of reach. I'll just drop them real quick, I guess, since our level already went up. I don't know. I like to have everything in a nice, neat pile. It might just be me, but I mean, I don't know how neat you would call that, but let's, our coconuts will fall down there if we drop them right there. Let's drop them behind this shelter. They're gonna stay? Yes, they are. I have an idea for storage. I mean, obviously we can use those. They only hold 3 things. I have an idea for storage for like the coconut and the sticks and the rocks. Hear that? We got some water. We'll put another one of these in there. And we'll, I think the next episode, I might build a raft. Raft's a pretty fast way to get around. So that way we can go back to the home island, collect up all the fronds we can get, and then we will go back for the sticks, and we're gonna be set. Okay, you can't really read the watch, but that's fine. Let's grab a couple sticks, fill up our fire. Maybe just one. I think it just needs one. And I could probably use 2, but we're gonna go ahead and save and sleep just to get us through the night a little bit quicker. I might. Okay. I don't know if we slept through the night or if it's just getting dark. Our fire definitely went out. So we might have slept through the night. That's kind of nice. So let's fill that back up. Why don't we go check the old shipwreck? So it's been 1 day since we cut these yuccas, maybe 2. We'll see if they grow back. If not, then it's definitely 3 days. They do grow back. Or they'll be back today. So let's go check this first shipwreck out. Since I don't have the sharks enabled, I guess you could say, they're passive. Not too worried about them, but the smaller sharks that are around here, I noticed that they don't attack you. It's the bigger sharks when you get out into deeper water that you want to watch for. Okay, it's too dark to see down there right now. Come on, son. I just, water and food is just full. Okay, so it's definitely been only 1 day. Let's see how it says 29th of August. Pretty sure we started on the 28th if I remember right. Let's just dive down and see if we can. This is a weird shipwreck. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Doesn't look like there's going to be much on it. Oh, what's that? Oh no. Oh no, I already got poisoned. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and have to get out of here a lot quicker than I thought, guys. Gosh darn it. So that poison is gonna kill us fast. So I need to get to another island and find another PP plant. And hopefully I can remember how to make the poison cure. I think I need one of those flasks and 2 of those plants. So we need to take off. Let's get some water in us. We can always get food while we're over there. Oh, you know what? We got the rations. I really didn't want to use them right off the bat, but let's see. What's the closest island? It looks like that one's going to be the closest. Oh, there's some fucking... Let me make sure my inventory is somewhat clear. I'm going to go ahead and grab that and bring it over just so it doesn't despawn. I'm going to make sure my inventory is somewhat clear so we can get some stuff over there that's going to help us. Hopefully, praying that we find a PP plant. We will make the cure. So everything we have we could take with us. And please don't tell me I dropped my raft in the water and it's gone now. Okay, cool. So let's get over that island. It definitely looks like the closest one. That one over there. Since we're already poisoned, I'm not going to worry about looking for the starfish. If I see one, I'll show you what it looks like, but I totally forgot I was going to do that. I threw that way too far. We're freaking out a little bit. I need to calm down. I don't want to die by poisoning again. That's what got me the first day. Okay, so we're out far enough. I'm just going to go ahead and climb in the raft. Grab the paddle. I didn't want to attach it. I wanted to operate. And we're heading out. If we don't find a PP plant on this one, we're going to have to skip to the next one. Try to remember where we're at home island wise. And I'm going to show you guys something really useful right here. You know what? Let's go ahead and make this episode 1. And I will see you guys in episode 2. If you're enjoying, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you next time.